I know I was just telling you guys the other day that HAPS will start recording you once the I thingy comes on, as opposed to when the countdown actually ends. So when it says you're live, you've been live already a couple minutes before you realize that you went live. Hey, hi, Cat, how you doing? So of course, my shirt might be a little wet because my hair is wet and dripping all over the place, but that's okay. Don't trip. So we're going to jump into today's broadcast. Today is PSA Sunday, and we're going to talk about all the public service announcements that are going on with For Humanities and with Survive and Thrive. So today, of course, is Sunday. We will have our Survive and Thrive committee meeting today. We are going to have our Survive and Thrive committee meeting today. And we're going to be talking about things. But as you guys know, dang, how did I do that? I have the shoes from Hot Cat. These are the shoes. Again, I was showing pictures and taking video of the shoes all yesterday. And just so that you guys can check them out. But we have them here and they are available if you would love to get your hands on these. Now, these are going in for a drawing, meaning that you can win them if you like. And that's the cool part. Oh, okay, you know what? I just noticed one have a little bigger dot on the back right there. Okay. Well, anyway, these are the shoes that Hot Cat made. They have a nice little thing going down the back, a little white thing going down the back, and yeah, this one, the bead is a little darker and bigger, but I happen to see it right there, right there. So yeah, so anyway, these are the cute little shoes. They're bling tastic. They're all blinged up. So hopefully, you guys are getting them where you could see all the cuteness that's going on right here. So this is the cuteness outside. You could see it a whole lot bit better. And you can see all the shininess and the blingness that's going on with these shoes. So if you love bling shoes and you like a Converse look type shoe, this one is for you and you can get this one. This one here, you can enter to win this entry. Enter yourself to win. And uh, and you can see it. It's really cute. These are definitely for you guys to be able to have. And you can enter by with $1, but we do ask that you do a minimum, your first entry as $5, and then anything thereafter is $1. So again, we have to keep in mind of shipping these out to you. You're going to have this cute little bag and this cute little postal box that Hot Cat gave us, that they came in, and you'll be able to have that. So these are the shoes that Hot Cat made, and these are really cute, and that is what you will be able to get. They are all blinged up. They got bling all over them, better yet. And again, they come in this cute little bag that you'll also get to put your shoes in, and and they'll be shipped out to you. So that's what we got right there. So today also I wanted to just kind of remind, and actually I got reminded, which is so crazy. I got reminded that today is 5 years from when I last had my last chemotherapy treatment, and I was leaving Kaiser, coming out of there after treatment. So I'm actually going to go live again, but I'm going to go live on using StreamYard again in a little while. So I'm going to show this video. Hold on. Am I getting messages? Hold on. Hot Cat. No. Okay, no messages. Okay, good. So Today is that 5th year, and on this day, I had went into treatment about a little earlier to get in there early, and then I was able to get out of there because at that moment they were, they knew how to administer the chemotherapy so that it wouldn't cause an adverse reaction in me that it had happened before, and that was what happened. Oh, huh. Okay, good. I'm like, where's all these messages? So that is what happened there. Uh-oh, hold on. My Twitch is doing something over here. Twitch. Okay, so if you guys are following us on Twitch, be sure to connect with us there. And let's see how we got. Yes, we have some action going on. Update information, English. Share the link onto the channel. Let's just share our link. Okay, look at that. Our Twitch TV live. Oh, that's great. So people can kind of come in. So we're streaming also on Twitch, and we want you to be able to see us there. If you are on Twitch, definitely connect with us there as well. We're also on YouTube. And for those of you guys who are following on YouTube, thank you very much for being there. Our YouTube is popping up saying that we are live over there. So we're on YouTube under For Humanities 1, and you can follow us there on YouTube. Please join our YouTube channel because our YouTube channel is not that popping, but we're there too. So you can find us there. We're also on Facebook on For Humanities and Survive and Thrive. We should be on Survive and Thrive too, but if not, we are going to add that channel on so that there's always something going on over there too, because we're always going to talk about Survive and Thrive. So I'm going to show you this video, which is a Facebook post that I went live on 5 years ago. And it shows me leaving from chemo. And I'm going to show it to you guys right now. Here we go. You guys down with me. I am done with chemo today. Today it was my last day, and I'm done. I actually got done a little earlier. I was done like at 1:45. We started a little early today. Basically, it was just taking care of business, getting it done. So I got in a little earlier, but we got it over with. God is good, and I know it's a little sunny, and you guys probably can't really see me, but again, thank you guys all for being here. I did take a little bit of rest just to sit there for a second, and because again, still got Benadryl in there, still a little sleepy, but I am done, and I am happy because I don't have to keep getting poked and keep getting all this nastiness put inside me. Dropped my bag. Hold on just a second. But as you know, chemo isn't no joke. And now the flushing begins. So I want to, of course, start, as they say, detoxing or getting the stuff out of my system. And hopefully at some point, the tiredness and the fatigue and the neuropathy that I have experienced will be starting to go away. So just to share with you guys again, what you kind of see, this is what happens. Your nails turn really dark because they're dying, and basically they want to fall off. Hi, Christoph, thank you for coming so far away. Hi, I'm Shannon, and again, I just wanted to share, today was my last chemo day, no more chemo, and now I'm just about to go home and lay down, eat something, and just get some rest. I got a little bit of something I do need to do, and I have a due date by midnight, so I have to finish my ebook. And I got something for Uh-oh. Don't know what happened there. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, well, that ended. So we're gonna go ahead and move back to the other part. So this was again 5 years ago when after chemo, and which was crazy. Okay, I think it's still buffering. Yeah, so you guys can see it, but if you could see, yes, I was so full of fluids. It was so much, chemotherapy, all of that fluid, all of that stuff that went into my system that was just all over everywhere. So this is again 5 years. On the 23rd was my last chemo day. So 5/23/16 was that day. And today, of course, is 5/23/2021. And that's how that went. So I was also, I think I had got it. And the crazy part, it came on Heidi's her thing. Let's see. Let's see if we can get back in there. It seemed like it seemed to have paused right there. So it didn't want to play anymore on the buffering. So that's okay. Oh, huh? Yes. I was like, you know what? That's just how it was. And going live one time a day. Yes, I was going live one time a day, and that was usually after chemo, like after I would do my treatment. And so I would share with you guys, but I think I was probably going a little bit more. But because I remember saying that, would share that I was going to go to chemo, or like I was either in radiation, I would say I'm about to go into radiation treatment. And then when I got home, I would go live again and sharing with you guys that, okay, radiation treatment is done. And here I am, doing that. So those are just some things, but it has been a while. It's been a good long time, and we're still here. So that is one of the things that we're celebrating this year, 5th year of being in remission. um, and that's the great part, because a lot of people, get to this point in their lives, and then some people do not. And that's the thing, where that you've gone through treatment already, and you didn't have any of those things where you had to worry about anymore. But this is a great time, and to be able to realize that and be able to have gone through all of what you've gone through. So to be able to share that with others, which is great. And let's see, I know I had a couple of them that I shared when I was going through, when I did like radiation treatment. But the thing is that, we want to definitely support those who have gone through that journey, for those who have been able to celebrate, life continuously. Um, this is one of them that I did. I remember going back to work after it all. Monday chemo 9, yeah, 9 a.m. Fourth cycle, stronger. Chemo causes hair loss, nausea, fatigue. I remember doing that one with you guys. This one here,
Hello, everyone. This is
let's share
Shannon
this one.
with For Humanities. So this is Shannon. I was just
Oh,
going
okay.
live again with you guys and sharing
Let's see. I'm
my
going to share this
last
one with you guys.
um, 4 chemo sessions. Um, Hopefully, you guys can hear me. I'm going to turn the phone up. But right now, I am getting prepared to take on the Benadryl part of the chemo session, which is helps with side effects or allergic reactions. So usually, of course, this is the time I usually get a little sleepy. Um, so again, this is my cubicle area. This is my chemo. This is my hookup, and I'm looking forward to it. So today, I just wanted to kind of share with you guys that um, chemo is what it is. I mean, I know some people may not necessarily know what it is. I know before I even knew, it seemed like it was foreign. Like, okay, what is it? What actually is happening? But what you're getting is medication that goes to specific areas of your particular
Yeah,
cancer.
lovely.
And for those who didn't know, mine was particularly breast cancer. And I was diagnosed in November. And I started my chemo in January. And I started with really harsh chemo. And then I moved into more of a not as bad. So I wanted to share again with you guys today. Um, and I will be sharing every Monday until I'm done. I will be done May 23rd. And I just want to let you guys see how I'm doing and what I'm doing. So what do? You just sit and, they hook you up to an IV and, the chemicals go in. They usually make you a little tired. Your heart rate speeds up, like right now, and you start kind of getting hot, which that happens from time to time. There's one time I had like hot flushes, like 25 of them in one day. And you get real hot to the point where you're drenching. At least definitely usually my head does. Um, so again, I wanted to share with you guys. And as you know, I've kind of shared on my Facebook page the whole point of tested faith and walking with God with this and through this journey and believing in the process. I know, of course, a lot of you that I've spoke with, and there's always questions, and I think the questions more so come from the fact that people are scared, and it is a situation where you don't know what's going to happen. But again, if you trust the process, you walk with God, and you believe that He will fix it or He will take care of it, there's
Why
really
y'all
nothing
didn't
to
tell me
worry
y'all didn't
about.
see the picture?
So, again, thank you. I'm not sure who's viewing live on this Facebook Live thing. They don't necessarily show you who's there. But basically, you have to trust the process. And those are just other people. Believe me, I'm not the only one in here.
I'm like, girl,
The
I'm
statistics
sitting here
of how
watching
many
it.
people are battling some form of cancer and that are going through chemo, it's astounding. Um, Hi. Hi, it's you. Oh, thanks for being here. Oh, yeah. Thank you for coming, for being here.
Uh-uh.
Um,
These are different ones.
oh, I love you too. You see, I'm rocking my bald head. I know we talked about wigs, but, you know, I'm good. I'm like good. Because, like I said, I want someone to ask me. I want them to ask me so I can share with them how God will do it.
The style is the
Actually, on
same.
Sunday, my son had a baseball game, and there was a friend of his, one of the team players. And she's a young woman, and she actually has breast cancer in her family. And she mentioned and said, "Oh, I felt a lump, and I'm scared. I won't go." And that just kind of lit me up. It was like, "No, you have to go. If you need someone to go with you, I'll go with you." So, I mean, that goes out to everybody out there. Definitely check yourself. I know we hear this all the time. I heard it all the time. Check, check. If you notice something, go in. You need someone to go with, call a buddy. I'll go with you. Because again, I've dealt with this, so it's not like I'm an expert, but I'm an expert at what I know. If you need someone to go with you because you're nervous and you won't go, let me know. I'll go with you. I can deal with serious, you know, serious things or serious matters. If you can't handle the news, I can handle it for you. Just let me know. So again, I just kind of wanted to go over. I posted this morning. I usually post every Monday because I go to chemo every Monday, and I share about where I am at that point in time. Hi, Pernilla. Thank you for popping up. Again, I don't necessarily see everyone who's coming in, but
You crazy?
oh, thank you, thank you,
I
thank
don't
you, thank
care.
you. Each time, yeah, because and like I had posted, it's like when you're dealing with something, you have to do it. Don't get it wrong. I mean, every Sunday I have to go and do blood work where I get stuck. Sometimes I get stuck 3 times. Um, and just to make sure my blood is doing okay and that I'm good to go. God has blessed me to be able to stay good all the time as far as my blood work so that if there's no interruptions in my treatment. But then today I got stuck I think twice because they couldn't find my poor little veins. So just kind of show you guys my hookup here. So they couldn't find my veins, so I got stuck 2 times. But definitely, as I put out there, test yourself, check yourself.
No, I didn't.
Definitely
I didn't
check
really
if you
wear a
feel
hat.
something.
Only if it
Definitely, you
was
want to go. You
raining.
want to go in. If you're nervous, call me. I can be on the phone with you. We can do some virtual buddy walk-ins, and I could be there with you because you do have to deal with it because just look at the outcome. If you didn't go, something happened. Your family's gonna miss you. They're gonna miss you. They're gonna wish you would have went. They would have, of course, wanted to go with you, just so that you know how to fix that and how to take care of it. So, I mean, address it. So, breast cancer is not a joke. Any forms of cancer is not a joke. So, you definitely want to check. And like I share my story, and I'll just share for those who are new or don't know me. Um, tell you the long version. I'll tell you a short version. But the short version is, it wasn't a surprise. God told me that I was
Hi,
going to get breast
Sharon
cancer,
Nixon
but
with the
I
Fashion
ignored it,
Umbrella Foundation.
and I kept on like not listening. And I wasn't listening because I was like, no, that's not going to happen to me. I'm healthy. I've never been ill. I don't have allergies. I don't have anything inside my family. So I ignored it, but he kept speaking, kept speaking. So the fact that I do know God, I kept listening. I listened, but I was like, no, that's not going to happen. So, but I kept checking. So every year I, get a mammogram. And last year before, nothing, nothing showed up. And then I was sitting, at my computer working on some graphics, and cold and rubbed down on my left breast, and there it was. I felt the lump. It was hi, thank you. If you can comment in the and say hello, whoever the name of all that are in here, because I don't necessarily see it. Um, I just see Jahari. So when I felt it, fortunately, it was on the surface. So I was able to feel it, and then I was like, that was just a few days before Veterans Day. And I was like, oh no, God told me what this is, so I already know. So I wasn't shocked. I wasn't, surprised to the sense of what I knew it was. So then on that Veterans Day, I went into to see my OBG, and she said, well, I'm not really concerned about it because it moves and it hurts. So, of course, if you are scared, you would go with that and say, oh, okay, well, I'm good. Then I'm not going to go and get it checked out. But now God already told me what it was. So, went in and got the biopsy checked and got the call that that's what it was. So, again, like I said, I wasn't shocked. It wasn't, I mean, it was disheartening because who wants to do that? And then who wants to necessarily have to go through that whole process and the treatment. But I wasn't shocked. It wasn't something that I cried and stomped about. Like I said before, this was a journey that was given to me by God to be able to share with those of you that if your faith is being tested and you're walking through something that's rough and you're actually saying you believe in God, then you're going to keep walking. You're going to keep doing it because you know you have someone there with you to support you. So, you definitely, and actually, I can see my eyes getting lower. I'm getting the Benadryl treatment right now. So, um, I'm getting really sleepy, and that's for, again, to deter any allergic reactions. But you guys got to keep walking. I mean, if you're saying you believe, You trust God, well then trust Him. Trust in something and trust in somebody is where you have left it. You leave it and you go. You don't go back. You don't look back. You don't try to worry about it because you know it's going to be taken care of. So you definitely want to do that, and that's what I had to do. Um, I have just as many responsibilities and people who love me the same, and no, I wouldn't want to leave them. But um, I knew God was going to take care of me. So some of my plans, like on Tuesday, I do a Tuesday tea with For Humanities. So if you can, please chime in. Please connect with me there. I will be talking again about some of the things that I'm going through, and just things that can help and support. Um, Part of also what I'll be doing is writing a book. It's going to be titled Tested Faith, How I Survived Chemo. So just to let you guys know that the cancer, I mean, unless it's something that is visible, or if it's something that is causing some physical harm or something that you could see, for me, breast cancer is it's inside my breast. I didn't feel it. It wasn't making me sick or anything that I could see, but the part that gets you is the chemo. The chemotherapy is what kills folks. That's what gets you. Besides, if you don't address your cancer. But the chemo treatment for those who are going through it, that's the hardest. That's the part that, you just want to just say, forget it. I'm not doing this anymore. Hi, thank you for hopping up. You don't want to do it. You get tired because the way it drags your body down, a lot of the side effects, and then again, for me, the second part of chemo, I had a really bad reaction. And that's not something people want to do. If you had family members and they're going through chemo and you wonder why they just said, no, I just can't do it. Because that's like walking death. It's walking death. It's like, oh my God, is this really what's happening? And then the side effects of how it deals with your body. So what I want to be sharing is how I got through chemo, how I survived, family, friends, foods that I ate. Um, and I will be forming a group for people on Facebook Live, for folks who want to be a part of that community, to explain and talk about how they survived chemo. Um, so that's definitely some things that I know I was sent here to do. That's why I was given this journey to be able to share with folks. And what is faith? What is faith to you? How are you handling your faith? What do you do with your faith if your faith is really what you have? Because again, for me, it was knowing that God was going to take care of it. I just needed to just go through the steps of what was said to do, and then leave it there. My for those who see me most of every day, my life, pretty much, what I do continue to be the same. Except on days if I wasn't feeling good, but it's still the same. So don't don't think God can't handle it. He can handle it. He'll bring it to you, bring you things that He wants you to work with, and then it's up to you. Again, free will to just go ahead and take the reins. Yes, definitely a support group. And what I plan to do is sort of like again, like a buddy system where people will be raising funds to be able to have, where people can come. Hi, hi, how are you doing? Thank you for popping up. Where they can have someone that can come with you. Johari, what's your question? What was the question again? But yeah, just commenting on your last post, like a support group. But yeah, like a support group for those who can, hi Amy, who can connect and need someone to support them on if they have questions. Again, I'm not a doctor, but I can tell you what it is that I experience. It's going to, the book that I'm going to do is just going to talk about what I experienced, what chemo, what types of chemo, what foods that taste good to me, or what was good, as they say, a plant based, which is really good because you can't taste meat. At least for me, I couldn't taste the meat. I couldn't taste the bread. It was like gummy, and because your taste buds are off. But just giving some things on how I did and how I mentally prepared, how I got mentally prepared to go through the chemo process and not being able to do those things. So if you're a busy person and chemo happens, you get a little frustrated because you want to do things, and and you're not able to do that. And just like Danielle said, in some scope, Danielle Winningham is who definitely who I'm watching Periscope and Facebook Live, but she had a Facebook Live this morning and on Periscope. But it's like one scope she had is like you need to be still. So I think this was a time where God wanted me to be still, because there was always so many things I wanted to do, supporting fundraisers, and again getting For Humanities off the ground and getting that going, because our T-shirt line is a socially conscious T-shirt line. It combines um, my social service background and my design background together. And we want to do things that give good messages, positive messages that support communities, support people, support humanity. Um, and again, if I start saying some crazy stuff to you guys, it's because the Benadryl is kicking in, and I could be saying anything. I know you guys notice my eyes are getting a little heavy, but that's pretty much what I want to do. And again, like I said, I want to share with you guys today. This is hi Jamila. This is chemo treatment
Hello,
number last
friend.
of four. Hi Jamila, I love you too. And this is number four countdown. I have three more to go. And I definitely want to give a shout out to my warrior friend Sharon. Hey Mike, my warrior friend Sharon Rose. She has been battling breast cancer. I mean, not breast cancer, cancer for 4 years. She had colon cancer, and then she had liver cancer. So I designed a shirt on our For Humanities platform, which is in her dedication. And again, this is before I knew about mine, where I was looking to see what type of way I can support her with funds, with again things that your insurance just doesn't pay for. And then for those programs that are out there, there's a process for those programs. You may not have time. Yes, Amy, almost done. You may not have time, so I wanted to be able to support her, and then here I come with my cancer. So, and I'm still supporting her. I'm still supporting. So definitely, connect with me on Facebook under our For Humanities page to connect with me here, because, like I said, I will be doing a group for surviving chemo, for those who are going through it, to be able to tell your stories, how you got through it, to share with others. And then definitely the book will be coming about my life, how I dealt with it, what was the real thing going on. The point about losing your hair, you lose your
Thank
hair, you
you.
guys, everywhere. Hair is gone. It's just, you lose your hair, and then how it hurts. There's a pain associated with your hair loss. It just doesn't fall out. It's like your cuticles up there are yelling and screaming. What the hell? That's going on. So
Ooh,
definitely
who
I'll be sharing
said
that. I have
that?
actually a video of my son just kind of brushing the rest of my hair off, and definitely gonna be sharing that with everyone. So I just kind of wanted to chime in and again go over with you guys, since you can see again what I'm dealing with. So just actually, I was just trying to see my medicine. But right now, I'm doing Benadryl for allergic reactions. Then I do another type of chemo, and then I do the major one. And then I'm usually here till about 2:30, and then I go home and sleep and drink lots of water. Um, so yeah, I'm kind of getting sleepy and feel my head kind of looping around, trying to figure out what I'm talking about. But I definitely want to share with you guys again the whole point of tested faith is if your faith is being tested. Hey, Mike, if your faith is being tested, it's a test. It's a test, and it's not going to last forever. I had
Yeah.
something to look forward to an end, um, and for some of those who don't have an end, they continue. Like my friend, I mean, it's been 4 years. Um, I started in January, so um, definitely just believe in what God said He was going to do for you, and that He's going to get you through it. Don't take it back and be like wondering what's going to happen, if this is going to happen. I mean, even financially, I had to trust in God and let Him take care of it. But you know, even though I have insurance, there's still a bill, there's still a copay. So I want to be able to support others who may be going through this, and let them know what they can do. too, and that it's not all doom and gloom. It won't be over. It's not over. You will have your life, and maybe your life will be different, but you will still have it for those who do make it through. So I definitely want to shout out to those who are going
Yeah,
through
it
it
was all that.
and
Girl
those
went in
who
at
haven't
10 and
discovered
didn't
it.
get done till
Definitely,
2:30.
the soon as you discover it, the better. Hi, thank you for connecting. Oh, I think I have to. Okay, I'm getting some new medicine. Um, this one hasn't stopped yet, but definitely, if you are, tested, getting your faith tested, God is giving you that test. Oh, thank you. Yeah, thank you. You have to. You have to stay positive throughout it. I mean, you have to smile. And not that, oh, you don't cry,
Mm-hmm.
you get upset sometimes. You do. Of course you do. But again, you gave it to God, right? So He's gonna take care of it. Don't worry about it. Anything you have to do is physically keep your strength, eat foods that are good for you, and cut out the sugar. Of course, that's what they say. But um, it's all about faith. So again, I'm not gonna stay with you guys too long because I'm starting to get sleepy. And you, honey, Yanni, can you phonetically tell me how to pronounce your name? Yanni. At least that's what I'm calling it. Um, but thank you guys, and Amy and Mike and Johari and Jamila, if you guys are still there. Thank you for being here. Um, Again, I'm about to be getting new medicine soon.
I
And you can
know.
see
There was
how
a
my
lot
kind
of
of
people in
layout.
there.
Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you. I try to remember my syllables and things. But thank you guys for being here again. Connect with me for Tuesday Tea for Undercourt Humanities. Um, Hi, Latanya. Um,
And that's it. We're going to end that right there. So, as you guys can see, here we are now, 5 years after that. 5 years after, going through that whole journey, chemo, radiation, because then this was just the chemo part. Now, I had to do um, 29 rounds of radiation, which radiation was every day. That started from June to August. So from June, I had a break after chemo. So chemo was ended on the 23rd. And then as of June, I started radiation. And then I did radiation, and that went from June to August. And of course, it happened to be my birthday, which I'm sure it just worked out to be it worked out to be that way because we talked about birth. That was the rebirth of me getting the opportunity to do life again and to continue after such this ordeal. So this is again our whole goal of survive and thrive and why we do what we do and how we are continuing to do this even after and during the time that I was, going through treatment and still formulating and developing and putting things together to be able to help those who have been diagnosed with cancer. And as I had said, then a friend, Sharon Rose, who was also battling cancer at the time and had previously been diagnosed and was still going through it at the time. We've lost Sharon since then. She passed away April 27th, 2018. And it's been basically 3 years since that time. So she was there, a trooper. She was there with me during surgery when I went into the hospital to have the cancer removed. And then she stayed and hung out with me, for a few days until it was time for her to go and get her chemo treatment, so that she had to go back home. But just, having her here and having that opportunity to connect with her and have her and just to know her, I mean, it was great. And to get me through that whole ordeal. So, as you guys know, hi. Um, this is our 5th year. We are going to be doing Survive and Thrive, October 16th and 17th. And we would love for you guys to, you say you'll be messing with the nurses and talking smack. Because girl, people are in there. It was, there wasn't really a lot of talking. People kind of was, and the people who you do hear talking is like the nurses, but the other people are just sitting and just kind of getting their chemo and what they're doing and just sleeping. I mean, normally it's really cold in there, but then you're cold anyway because your body is getting all these drugs flushed through it, and it's cold. And um you're like, right at the time I was saying I was getting Benadryl, and the Benadryl will put you, you're talking about if you take Benadryl by a pill, that's a pill, but this is Benadryl by IV. This was like straight up, straight direct connect to you, don't play, serious Benadryl. And that would like put me to sleep so quick. At one point I was live and I was, there, and I was like, okay, I'm talking. And then, I could sense myself talking and saying things that I was like, is that the right thing that I just said? I don't even remember. So at one point I was going to just let it be where you guys just watch the whole thing and watch me fall asleep and sit there. But I was like, no, nobody needs to see all of that. That was crazy. So, but here we are, here we are since then, and we continuing the fight, continuing the perseverance, and continuing the recovery. And that is why Survive and Thrive is about recovery. What we can do for recovery, what we can do to help those who are recovering from cancer and recovering from after being diagnosed, as well as going through chemo and radiation. So that is why Survive and Thrive is where you need to be. It is all about support and uplifting. Now, yes, we will be talking about some cancer, but not necessarily all of it. It's all about how we can take and help cancer survivors during this time to get back into life, get back into the world, get back into celebrating and doing things that they did before, and even more. So that's kind of like what we do. So this conference is going to be great. We definitely appreciate all of you guys for being here, hanging out with me this morning. Again, today is the fifth year of celebrating being cancer free, but also today was the last day of my chemo treatment. So on 23rd, 2016 was my last day of chemo. And so of course today marks that fifth year that I, has have been have gone through that. And again, still in recovery. I still have neuropathy in my feet and in my fingers. It's still there. So the tips of your fingers get really, really numb, and they'll get cold. And then my feet, the tips, kind of like the tips, it's not as bad as it used to, but the tips of my toes are still kind of numb. And there's a sensation that you feel there. That's kind of weird. It feels like as if your feet are falling asleep. You kind of get that prickly feeling. Sharon, she talks about his prickly heat that she gets, but it's this prickly, numbing feeling. And then to standing too long is hard too. But we continue to move forward, and there's just some things that you just you pray about, you always pray about, and you live with. But because you still get the opportunity to do it, and that's the great thing. So do everything you can in life that you know that you want to do. Don't wait for anything, because time waits for no one. And we got to get done and get do the things that you want to do. So I'm going to get going. You said folks can start buying tickets for the shoes. Yes. So for those of you guys who want to get yourself in there, and thank you for watching over there on YouTube. You want to get yourself in there for the shoes. Again, I showed you guys the shoes, and you want to go ahead and get yourself in there for the shoes. So to go, let's see, we're going to stop that one. and then we're going to go back. So let's look at the shoes. I showed you guys the shoes, but we got the shoes. So we appreciate having the shoes. Hot Cat um, got those shoes and done those shoes for us. So I'm going to show you guys the shoes once again. I did take some pictures. Let's look.
We are live today.
Let's see if we could go. Okay, hold on. We're going to go directly to the shoes, the video that I did for the shoes. When I met you, you had hair. Really? You sure? For some reason. Alrighty. So here's the shoes.
Wind is blowing a little bit, so it's moving my little sheet around.
Let's see.
But you can kind of see how shiny and glittery they are. Again, blings and things. The wind is blowing, but I want to let you guys see how they look outside and how they look all shiny and everything outside. So these are the shoes. Again, this is the shoes. This is what they look like. This is kind of like what it is. So don't know, never mind that bike that's in the background right there. So we're not going to pay no attention to that. But these are the shoes, and you can kind of see how shiny they are. So these are the shoes. Again, they are shiny. Really, really pretty. I like them. I like the way they turned out. And the sheet just blew. Tablecloth. Okay, now it's just acting crazy and don't want to just behave itself. But you can kind of see them. And then even the little bag is glittery. As you can see here, the bag got a little glitter to it too. And then we're just trying to fix the little tablecloth thingy so that it'll stop blowing in the wind because it's a little windy out here. But it is warm today, so that's the one thing. It is warm. And these are the shoes. So you can kind of see them. You know, if you can see them, you can. You can see how shiny they are. And glittery, they are, despite the fact the thingy is all in the way. But you can kind of see them. Like I said, I'm trying to do like a little photo shoot thingy, but to get some snapshots of them. But you can kind of see how shiny they are and glittery they are, and they're real pretty. So they turned out really nice. You could see all the stones that's glittering with them, and you can see the sides of it, and you can see the blings and things. It's all glittery too. And these are the shoes. So they turned out really pretty. So if you want to be able to enter yourself into the drawing to get these shoes, they are $1. The tickets are $1, but you have like a $5 minimum. You want to start with $5. So just go ahead and pay your $5 and get it in there. So again, these are the shoes. So I'm just kind of moving them around, but they came out really pretty. And she got a cute little bag to go with it. And you will get your shoes. And you will get all of these. So I will be shipping all of this out. So keep in mind, you got to pay for shipping. So shipping got to get out there. So we are doing $5 minimum, but they are $1. So after the first $5, then you could pay $1 and keep doing $1 until October. So we are going to be keeping
this going the video shoot
till October, and again the wind's blowing. So we're outside. I'm outside just trying to do this so that I know I have it done so I could post these pictures and so that you guys can see what you're going to get. So these are the shoes. As you can see, they're real shiny. They got a lot of bling on them. They're all blinged out. So blinged out, blinged out. And as you can see, they got all of the pink, and it's glittery, and it's shiny, and they're pretty. So again, Survive and Thrive tickets are available. You can go to www.surviveandthrivecr.org, and you can get your tickets. We are going to be having a new site because Sharon Nixon with Dragon Media Productions and the um, Fashion Umbrella Foundation. She has done a new site. I haven't looked at it just yet. There's a baby came today and a baby shower, so I'm just trying to get in all the little things that I know I needed to do. So this was one of them. And a picture of it as well as doing a video so you guys can see how shiny and blingy they really are. So these are the bling shoes, and then
Yes,
these got
those are the
Ariel
bling
topical.
shoes. So those came out really cute. Um, I think that they were really nice. So for those of you guys who are here still, those shoes are cute. So again, once Haps kind of bring me back up on screen, we're going to go ahead and chime out for today. I will be back a little later on. PSA Sunday. Thank all of you guys who have kind of gone through this whole process with me, who has been here from way the beginning before. Sharon Nixon with the Fashion Umbrella Foundation. She, of course, has been connected with me before I even had cancer and before cancer even came. And, she's still here. So, and then we got Hot Cat who came during that time as we were going through, and Coach Dave as well who came in. So I appreciate, yeah, you came in at the end, but for some reason I thought you were there when I still was going through treatment though. I think you were. I mean, I don't think it was after May. I don't think it was, I think it was before. I think I at least still had a treatment or so before. Really? Oh no. For some reason I thought that. Yeah, no, I don't think I can go back and find out. But anyway, well, I guess I can technically. I can go back and see who followed who and did what at what time. But here we are. We got hair back, of course, and eyebrows and eyelashes again. So that's what we got right there. So thank all of you guys for being here. Thank you for going through this journey with me and what we have to come and what we're celebrating and how we're going to be helping others during their recovery period so that they can have a more positive experience, and it doesn't have to be them doing it alone. So that is what our goal is to do, is to help other cancer survivors. Yeah, it was on scope. Yeah, I know. But we thank you. So please go and visit our website. We love to have you as a sponsor. We have vendor spots. We have 7 vendor tables left, virtual vendor tables. This is going to be a virtual conference. You can go to www.surviveandthrivecr.org and get yourself in there to have a table. The tables for one day is $45 and it is $80 for 2 days. So it's really good, really great price for you to be able to be there and be a part of what we're doing. So for those of you guys who are wanting to be speakers, we're looking for 4 more speakers to be a part of it. We're going to be having it broken up into 2 days. It's the 16th and the 17th. And the 16th is going to be about networking, and we want you to be there. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you, Hot Cat, for the shoes that Hot Cat made. Thank you, Sharon Nixon, of course, for all of the back end professional support that you have given. And we thank everybody who have been sponsors for the years previous. We're going to be doing and showcasing a thing for you guys to let you know how we appreciate your past support, and we'll be looking for your current support again too. So thank all of you guys. Y'all have a wonderful Sunday, and you guys will see me back a little later on